All right, I was asked about why do I ask my clients to put together food logs. So, for many reasons, right? Well, let's first talk about what you should put in the food diary. It's basically everything. So I want to know time. I want to know, if you see here, yeah, that's one beef patty, quarter teaspoon mustard, quarter teaspoon ketchup. This is nice and detailed, right? What we could add to that is, hey, how did that make you feel, right? So almost always the emotional side of eating is in place here, right? So I put triggers. You know, some triggers in life all of a sudden makes you go out and eat a cake. So we want to make sure that we're writing down everything, right? So that's all kinds of quantities. Is it a half a cup? Is it a teaspoon of this? Even if you ate a cake, I want to know that it's 2.5 inches by 3 inches. That kind of deal, right? Because then we can use that data, especially, coach client. We can use tools and apps that I'll talk about in a minute to really kind of figure out where you're at and your approach to your eating. Okay. Why I like people to write it down. I love this. Instantly increases your awareness of what and how much and why you're eating. Plus, would you go eat that cake if you know you're gonna have to write it down later? So it's gonna clean up your diet as well, right? And basically you're gonna make more mindful decisions. So writing it all down, giving it a lot of detail, right? Then we can look at that and put it into apps like my MyFitnessPal, my chronometer is the one I really like. And the cool thing about that is it starts to break down macronutrients, right? Should you be eating, 50, 60% carbs? Probably not, right? But we can fine tune those by seeing how much protein you're getting, how much good fats you're eating. And then the cool thing with chronometer is you really get a lot of detail on are you getting enough niacin? Are you getting enough B6, B12? And so it really tells you where you're not, when I put mine in, it told me, oh, you have a very acidic diet, right? You need to be more alkaline, plus you're very low on folate, right? And there's consequences to that. So once we add that all in, right, we can actually make better choices. And then I know I have to go eat a little bit more kale, a little bit more spinach. And if I look at my notes on some of these, a lot of people, more greens, more alkaline food, more protein. Couscous is super calorically dense, right? You shouldn't be eating 1.5 cups of that. Higher glycemic loads in oatmeal muffins and so forth, right? So write it down, talk to your coach, right? Sit down and talk with them after, and then make better decisions.